Yo, yo. It's Big Magical Box Wars. Tonight, we have another box of Dominaria Remastered Collector Boosters to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 1 pack. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 from their pack wins all other mythics, rares, borderless, retro, and cards over $3 from their war. Tonight we're hunting mythics. The top 6 are all mythics, and they're all $50 plus. It's the 3 versions of ForceOfWill and the 3 versions of Vamp Tutor. All the other tutors other than Vamp are rares. And then according to TCG MRKT, there are 49 cards on our $5 and up non-foil lists. We'll be looking up all the prices live. And those not lucky enough to win a war will be put into a random drawing for $20 credits. And here is our list. Starting at the top, ForceOfWill, Vamp Tutor, Sylvan Library, Enlightened Tutor, Exploration, Worldly Tutor, Urza's Incubator, No Mercy, Yawgmoth, Entomb, Mystical Tutor, Mystic Remora, Gamble, Birds of Paradise, Maze of Ith, Gamble, and Lyra Dawnbringer. Yo, what's up, Josh? So here is war number 1. DMR Collector 3. Here's our war number 1 very important participants. We got Austin, aka Drifter, Josh, aka Low End, Ollie, Greg, aka the Janitor, Bill, and WCC. I look back the last 5 boxes for your recent winnings. Josh hit in the Final Fantasy box that was number 500 for the group, and Greg's got 3 in a row. He's on a winning streak. See if somebody can stop him tonight. He's got wins in Time Spiral Remastered, Takir Dragonstorm Collector, and Final Fantasy 3. Here is war number 1. Yo, what's up, WCC? We got Austin, Josh, Ollie, Greg, Bill, WCC. 7. 2. 4. 6. Here comes our order. 7. Austin leading off, then Greg, Josh, Bill, WCC, Ollie. Yo, what's up, Florida crew? Austin, Greg, Josh. Austin stays 1. Greg 2. Josh 3. Bill, WCC, Ollie gets a chance of last pack magic. left side of the box. Ooh, there it is. That's obviously Ward 2. Who's got our mythics tonight? Who's got our tutors? I'll just keep what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down in the corner. Uncommons that ship are crop rotation. And there's some foil retros and foil borderless uncommons that actually play. High Tide borderless foil is over 5. Elvish Spirit Guide foil retro plays, and Nature's Lore foil retros like $8.50 or something. So war number 1, we got Austin, Greg, Josh, Bill, WCC, Ollie. Put on some protection, we'll get into it. Yeah, Courtney's in War 2. No topper. Here we go, Austin. Leading off DMR Collector 3. All your good stuff in front, I think. Yep. Mythic Borderless right off the bat. Give us a Sylvan library. Oh! What a start from Austin. Foil Borderless Sylvan library. Rare. Oh, and then a Remora Borderless. Couple hits. Gonna be a fast rabbit. Sneak attack's just short. An isolated chapel foil. $62 for that library. Wow. And then into your retros and your retro land. Holy moly, what a start, Austin. You wanted that top pack in that one. And Mystic Remora Borderless. Mystic Remora is 906. And yeah, Borderless foil library is 6288. Here is having a hard time loading, but you can see it's Mystic Remora Borderless 906. And then Sylvan Library Borderless foil 6288. Wow, Austin. Leadoff homer. 6288. Sylvan Library. Foil Borderless. And then 906. Mystic Remora Borderless. And together they're 7194. Wow, wow, wow. Monster start for Austin. Here's Borderless Remora. 1 casting cost. Cumulative upkeep of 1. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card unless that player pays 4. And here's the big boy. 2 casting costs. At the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this turn For each of those turns, pay 4 life or put the card on top of your library. Wow. OMG from WCC. Oh, that's easily a magnetic. What am I doing just putting that in a top loader? $63. Holy moly, Austin. What a start. That's got to be a leadoff homer, right? Huntin foil, probably, I guess, all of them top 6. ForceOfWill foil or Vamp Tutor foil. Probably different versions beat it. Another foil Borderless Mythic, but this one is Test of Endurance. I don't think it plays. Rare. Oh, Gamble plays for you, though, Greg. Need a lot of help, though. Retro Denizen. Rare. Azure. And a retro into your retros. So I gotta look up Test Endurance Borderless Foil, Zur Enchanter Foil, and that Gamble Borderless plays. Foil for Test of Endurance is $3.95. Foil Zur 73 cents. And Gamble is 852 Borderless. Again, struggling to load it tonight, but there it is. Dom Remastered Borderless. Gamble Borderless. 852. Thanks for being right on the prices. WCC as always. 852 for Greg. WCC says, I feel like that first packs have been owning us recently. And Gamble, 1 casting cost. Search your library for a card, put that card into your hand, discard a card at random, then shuffle. What's the worst that could happen? Josh, here's your pack. Couple foil Borderless rare or mythics here. You got a retro. A crawl space. That might play being foil. Foil retro crawl space. What's that at WCC? And then a Hunting Grounds is a Mythic Miss Borderless. $3.99 for crawl space. Retro Decimate and a foil rare. Oh, there's Enlightened Tutor foil. That definitely plays. And Enlightened Tutor from Dom Remastered. Normally $28.26. Foils $28.77. Again, WCC on it. Enlightened Tutor foil $28.77. Another couple monster hits here. 2877 for Greg. I mean, no, for Josh. 2877 and light foil. 1 casting cost. Search your library for an artifact or enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Organization is often undervalued, but rarely unjustified, said Frazio, the Royal Archivist. Come on, let's keep it going, Bill. Everybody's got a hit, but we're still chasing that first pack. Austin, 3 packs to dodge here, this bottom row. There's Bill's shot at you. Retro red. A Siege Gang foil. I don't think that does anything. Mythic. Yawgmoth. That plays Borderless, but you're going to need some help, Bill. Gonna need a couple more mythics here. Retro Royal Assassin. No help. And a rare. And a mystical Tutor. So that's another hit for you, but that's not going to get you close to Austin. Yawgmoth Borderless and foil mystical. Yawgmoth Borderless and mystical Tutor foil. The Tutor's 1251 and Yawgmoth's 1496. Here's Yawgmoth. I think you're looking for Borderless WCC. Yawgmoth Borderless DMR 1496. And mystical foil is 1251. Yeah, hopefully there's a Vamp Tutor or a ForceOfWill for War 2. Yawgmoth. Yeah, we've had a bunch of hits here though in War 1. Bill 1496. Yawg Borderless and 1251 Mist Toot foil. 1496 plus 1251 brings him to 2747. Josh is still in second with close to $30 in Enlightened Tutor foil. Here's mystical foil. 1 casting cost. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. The student searches the world for meaning. The master finds worlds of meaning in the search. But yeah, we've hit a lot of the special editions, the Borderlesses, and here's Yawgmoth Borderless. 2/4 for 4 casting cost. Protection from humans. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature and draw a card. And then for 2, you discard a card and proliferate. So let's keep it going. All 4 packs had hit so far and were nice. It's like just Greg's was the lowest so far with just Borderless Gamble. WCC, here's your shot. Austin, I feel like you just got to fear the next Mythic or the next Mythic's pulled. Yeah, here we go, WCC. Foil Retro. Nothing. Windborn Muse. Rare. Ugh. And then a Borderless Muse behind it. Retro Lavamancer. Oh, man. And a foil Mythic at the back. You got a chance to save this ugly pack. Give us something good. Oh, Gorger. You're right. It's red. So, yeah, I don't think there are any red Mythics at play, right? Man. Sorry, WCC. Our first poop pack. What's Gorger foil? DMR. It's $1.26. Regular foil's $1.47. Yeah, Welp is right. There's an ugly collector's pack. A couple Windborn Muse, a Grim Lavamancer. Man. Ollie. To pull last pack magic, you're going to have to pull a foil Vamp Tutor ForceOfWill or have a couple hits. Chasing Austin, just under $72. That's not a good start. Rare. Entomb, that plays Borderless, non-foil. You're going to need a lot of help. Man, these gold are not helping. And a foil rare. Congrats, Austin. Lead off homer in War 1 with a Borderless foil library. Entomb Borderless is 1288. Yeah, WCC on it. Entomb Borderless non-foil 1288. Ollie. So Austin wins it 71.94. Josh had 28.77. Bill had 27.47. Ollie had 12.88. And Greg had 8.52. Here's Borderless Entomb. 1 casting cost. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your graveyard. Then shuffle. Oh, don't worry about that one. I'm saving him for later, said Liliana Vess. WCC predicting a Vamp Tutor in War 2. I would like to see another Sylvan library being green. A green fan. Give me the retro Sylvan library too. Foil in War 2. And yeah, big War 1 winnings for Austin here tonight. It was Gamble, Mystical, Mystic Remora, and then Mystical Tutor, right? And then Entomb. What's Yawgmoth? 15. This is like 28. And yeah, big one. So Greg, Josh, Bill, WCC, and Ollie will be put into our drawing for some credit. Here is your winnings tonight, Austin. Big ones. Like it should be in a collector's box. You're 3 to 5. Ooh. Yeah, just for your war. This is the end of War 1, Levi. You did make it. But big win for Austin tonight. His 3 to 5 is foil retro crawl space and foil borderless test of endurance. And then his money tonight is borderless gamble, borderless mystic Remora, mystical tutor foil, borderless Entomb, borderless Yawgmoth, foil Enlightened, and a foil borderless library. Just under $63 helps Austin win it. Oh, and there's Austin. He's so good about that. Already DM'd me about the tip. But that library? Here's Ward 2. He says, good game, wicked cool. Austin. Here's war number 2. Very important participants. We got Greg, aka the janitor's additional seat. His buddy Scott. Levi. James, aka Land Magnet. Andrew. And Courtney, aka Tomb Mama. Here is recent winnings. Again, I look back the last 5 boxes for your recent winnings. Scott hitting the Final Fantasy box. That was number 500 for the group. James hitting Final Fantasy 2. And Courtney hitting Final Fantasy 1. The Pyromancer. Levi, a.k.a. Pyromancer. Here's war number 2. Greg, Scott, Levi, James, Andrew, Courtney. And we'll randomize it. 7 again. Again, different ways to make it, but same number. 2, 4, 6. Here comes our order. 7. Scott leading off, then James, Andrew, Courtney, Levi, Greg. Scott, James, Andrew. Scott, James, Andrew. Courtney, Levi, Greg. Courtney, Levi, Greg. Scott wants it to be leadoff home run again. Is that pack as nasty as the one that was on top of the stack for War 1? Guess we'll see shortly. War number 2. Scott, James, Andrew, Courtney, Levi, Greg. Let's pull another monster mythic in this one. Scott, here's your pack. Oh, we got another foil borderless mythic here to start the war. Man, is it as good as library? Give us something good. Oh! Wow. Facepalm from WCC. Is that the number 1 card in the set? Foil borderless Force of Will for Scott. We're going to have 2 leadoff homers tonight. A rare gemstone mine, a Helm of Awakening, and an Umbilicus. Wow, 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 Scott. Scott and Austin, them lead off. I'll throw in these counter spells too. I don't want counter spells. It is deja vu. Number 1 pack. Man, you definitely wanted the front packs of that box. Holy moly. ForceOfWill Borderless is normally $56.22. Foils $92.01. That's got to be the top card in the set overall. ForceOfWill Borderless foil $92.01. Wow, so we thought War 1 was huge. Scott says, hold my beer to start War 2. Foil Borderless. Man, I don't have another magnetic handy. Should I run and get one? I feel like I should. Here we go. Brand new magnetic. Here's ForceOfWill. Just a fancy counter spell. 5 casting cost. You may pay 1 life and exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Counter target spell. Weren't you ever taught that it's rude to interrupt? Yep, that's not the right one. Need an inner sleeve. Wow, wow, wow. The first packs from each war has a sick foil borderless mythic. James. I didn't stack something with a foil borderless Vamp Tutor and win it. Scott, you got 5 packs to dodge. Foil borderless rare. Oh, and a gamble. So that's a hit for James, but he's going to need a lot more. And then a mythic. Last chance. It's a mythic miss, even though it's borderless. And an absorb and a foil rare and an opposition. What's last chance borderless? I don't even think that's 3 to 5, is it? Last chance borderless is only $1.84. Gamble borderless. We saw that in War 1. Oops. This one is not. We need this one to be foil. Gamble, borderless foil is $10.17. Yep, WCC on it. Gamble, borderless foil, $10.17. For James, $10.17. Gamble, foil, borderless. At least we're getting good duplication. Here's foil. Gamble. Search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, discard a card at random, then shuffle for 1 casting cost. What's the worst that could happen? So heavy red pack for the land magnet tonight doesn't work out. Andrew, where's your pack? Retro. Divine Sacrament, foil retro. Rare borderless, Jester's Cap. Retro Sphinx, not a good one. A Vexing, and a foil rare, and a foil Jester's Cap. Man, there's a poop pack. Is that only our second poop pack of the night? Yeah, Divine Sacrament's nothing, right? Retro foil. Divine Sacrament normally 19 cents. Foil is 21 cents. There you go, Courtney. Just these bottom three left to take shots at you, Scott. Here's two, Mama. A Rith foil retro, and then a Borderless Mythic here. Oh! And then a non-foil Borderless Force of Will. Man, let's see another Mythic for Courtney here. Retro Mind Slicer and a foil Mythic. I think she has a foil Mythic Borderless too. Give us something good. Oh! Holy moly. 2 Force of Wills for Courtney. Man. And she's going to defeat a foil Borderless Force of Will. Oh, what a box. Force of Will. And another Borderless. And that first Force of Will is foil. Yep. That's our new leader. Holy moly. Oh, yeah. And it's her birthday upcoming. And just like that, you almost got a play set of Force of Wills. Here is, and that's a rough loss for Scott. Dom Remastered, regular Force of Will foil, 5887. And then the non-foil Borderless is 5622. Yeah, let me grab a couple more magnetics. Holy moly. Talk about craziness. I don't know if I've ever seen something this. I guess 3 masterpieces in 5 packs is just as crazier as 3 Force of Wills in 12 packs. But Courtney is 5887 Force of Will foil and 5622 Force of Will Borderless. 5887 plus 5622 brings her to 111 or 11509. Holy moly. You haven't pulled anything yet, Levi, but 2 Force of Wills just got hit in front of you. Courtney in her pack has a foil Force of Will and then a non-foil Borderless Force of Will. Crazy, crazy. There's some fire hands. Man, that pack made me sweat, though. I'm not even involved. And we just saw the foil Borderless Force of Will at the beginning. So I will not do that one. I'll just do this one. For the flavor text is, your artillery will burn itself out before I allow my focus to waver. Just pass your pack. Don't even crack it. I feel like we could do that for the second these last two. But I thought we could have did it after the foil borderless ForceOfWill to start off. Holy nuts. Super nutso box. 3 ForceOfWills. A Sylvan library foil borderless. Wow. All in 12 packs. Yeah, happy birthday, Courtney. Big birthday gift coming from MagicalBoxWars. Levi. And I haven't even heard about another DMR collector box that had 3 ForceOfWills in it. Levi. Here's your... Oh, we got another foil mythic. Give us something good. Nope. Hunting grounds. Another mythic. And a legacy weapon. And a couple mythics, but a couple misses. Opposition. And another mythic. And test of endurance. 3 mythic misses in your pack, Levi. Holy moly. Coming off 2 ForceOfWills. You pull 3 more mythics, but I don't think any of them play. Hunting grounds. Borderless foil. And test of endurance foil. Hunting grounds is $1.72. And test of endurance is $2.89. Been a bastard lately. You think it's karma coming back to get them 3 mythic misses. A ton of mythics so far in this box. We've had a ton of misses, but then we've had 4 monster mythic hits. And then an Enlightened Tutor foil. Here we go, Greg. Your last Hail Mary. Retro Mine. Another borderless mythic here. Give us something else good. Oh, an Urza. There's another good mythic. A Forgotten Ancient and a foil Woodland Cemetery to end it. So congrats, Courtney. And like I said, we thought War 1 was huge. Man, War 2? Holy moly. There's a Borderless. WC on it, what, 1283 says? And that, no. Oh, I did Urza's Incubator. Urza-Lord Borderless. And he's on at 1283. Urza Borderless DMR 1283. Man, you're welcome, Courtney. I'm glad I could, man, give you hundreds of dollars worth of cards for your birthday. And yeah, WCC, it was definitely painful for you. 1283 to end it for Greg. And here's Urza. Borderless 1-4 for forecasting costs. When Urza enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. For 5, you can tap an untapped artifact you control to add a island. And for 5, you shuffle your library, then exile the top card. Until end of turn, you may play that card without paying its mana costs. So holy gigantic box of DMR Collector. Again, this is what a collector's box should look like. But a lot of collector's boxes do not look like this. I don't know if there's too many that look exactly like this with the 3 ForceOfWills. Courtney. So Scott will go into our giveaway drawing. James, Andrew, Levi, and Greg. And just your little ones and then your huge ones in this war. Gamble, Urza, bump, bump, bump. Yeah, and you almost get a place at a ForceOfWill on this one. Ooh, you're going to open your Final Fantasy collector box, doubles WCC. Yeah, best of luck with that, man. Courtney, yesterday I pulled a Mana Crypt from a box of Ixalan set. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, best like pack per money ratio. Yeah, it's not going to be one of my highest ever boxes just because it only has 12 packs. But here you go, Courtney. You can add this to your birthday presents. Foil Borderless Gamble, a Borderless Urza, a Borderless non-foil ForceOfWill, a foil ForceOfWill, and a foil Borderless ForceOfWill. Unreal. And the foil Borderless ForceOfWill is over $92, and it got super crazy. And I got beat pretty handily by like $20 or so. Right? Courtney had 115.09, so yeah, over $23. Scott 92.01, Greg 12.83, and James 10.17 in that one. And from our War 1, we have Ollie, WCC, Bill, Josh, and Greg. So I got to take out Austin and Courtney. Austin. And Courtney. Here is our list for the giveaway. $20 credit. We got Josh, Ollie, Greg, Bill, WCC, Greg's additional, Scott, Levi, James, Andrew. We'll randomize it. 7 again, of course. All 3 of these randoms have been 7. Name at the top after 7. We'll get $20 credit. Andrew's up there the first 2 rolls, then Levi. WCC. 5 is Andrew again. 6 is Josh. Here comes our winner. Congrats to Andrew. Jumps back up top. He was up there, 4 out of the 7 rolls. Andrew, $20 credit. And again, congrats to Drifter and Courtney. We just saw Courtney's monster winnings. Here's Austin's monster winnings. He had a Borderless Gamble, a Borderless Mystic Remora, a foil Mystical Tutor, a Borderless Entomb, a Borderless Yawgmoth, a foil Enlightened Tutor, and a Sylvan Library foil Borderless. That's the second highest card hit tonight. That was close to $63. foil borderless Force of Wills #1 over 92. And then your two other Force of Wills are 3, 4. Force of Will 4 foils just under 59, and Force of Will non-foil borderless is over 56. So man, just with them 4 cards, how much did we have? $250. Our upcoming schedule. We'll go with a Final Fantasy play booster next week. So yeah, this will be available towards the end of the week. Final Fantasy play booster. Oh man, that would be terrible if you had bad luck in that collector's box. But if you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, Magical Box Wars. Everybody enjoy your week. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.